Winslow families. I want to talk today as we find ourselves at the start of testing season. I know this time of year can feel a bit overwhelming, but I want to share how we're approaching these assessments as opportunities rather than obstacles. At Winslow, we believe in balance. Our students have been working diligently to master the content they'll be tested on, developing knowledge and strategies they need to showcase their learning. We're careful not to let test preparation dominate our school culture. You've likely heard your children talk about collaborative conversations and our recent Kindness Week. These initiatives aren't separate from academic success, they're integral to it. By developing strong communication skills and character, our students become more confident learners across all subjects. We're also mindful about balancing technology in our classrooms. While digital tools enhance learning in countless ways, we make sure our students have plenty of opportunities to engage with each other and their environment directly. This balance helps them develop both technological fluency and crucial interpersonal skills. Many of you have expressed appreciation for our whole book reading program. There's something special about experiencing a complete story together, and when we follow it up by watching a film adaptation, the students strengthen their direct critical thinking by comparing different narrative forms. Speaking of hands-on learning, I'm excited to remind everyone about our upcoming STEM Day, our third this year. This theme focuses on aviation and industry with interactive demonstrations and guest speakers from a local aerospace museum. Students will explore the physics of flight, engineering challenges, and career pathways in aviation. A perfect example of how we make learning come alive beyond textbooks and tests. As we navigate the testing season ahead, I encourage you to help reinforce this balanced approach at home. Ensure your children get plenty of rest, maintain healthy routines, and remember that these assessments represent just one measure of their growth and potential. Thank you for your partnership in creating a learning environment where students can thrive academically while developing as whole people. Together, we're preparing them not just for tests, but for life. We'll see you next month.
Hi everyone. As we close out our third grading period, there are a few dates that we need to remember. First, March 7th is the last day in the grading period. Report cards will be sent home the following week. Next is March 12th. This is our spring parent-teacher conferences. Your student's teacher will reach out to schedule a meeting if she feels it is needed. March 12th is also our pre-K and kindergarten roundup for the 25-26 school year. We are so excited to meet some of our new students. If you haven't signed your child up yet, there's still time. Call the office today to schedule your appointment for them. PTO's My Favorite Guys dance was rescheduled to March 7th. The cost is $5 per student, and each little lady will receive a crown and a magic wand to help light up the night. Pictures will also be available along with snacks and drinks for purchase. As our school year is quickly passing by, there are so many activities that we have planned. But first, we have to get through our spring break. We definitely cannot forget about spring break, and that is the week of March 24th through the 28th. We look forward to hearing from all of the kiddos to see what they were up to over the break. See you next month.
Hello everyone. March is here already. I'm sure everyone's ready for spring. We have a few fun events coming up this month. You should already have received an order form for spring pictures, looks like this, and a reminder form. All students will get their picture taken. It's totally optional though if you want to order pictures of your child. You can return the order form to the office or you can order online. Also for spring, the annual spring music program is going to be on Wednesday, March the 19th. This is for grades K, 2, and 4. Kindergarten starts at 6:30, second grade at 7, and fourth grade begins at 7:30. All Winslow Elementary students will get to see the program during the day too at 2 o'clock. The kids are always so excited to get dressed up and get up on stage. A big event happening this month will be on Thursday, March the 20th. All the students and staff and lots of you parents recently finished reading our book, The Wild Robot. So for a grand finale, our whole school will be going to the Jasper Theater and we will get to see The Wild Robot, and it will start in the morning and we will be back for lunch. So we'll leave first thing after breakfast. Then we'll get to go and enjoy the movie. All the kids and staff will get a popcorn and drink to go along with the movie. And then we'll return back to school in time for lunch. We're going to be sending out notices about this big event really soon. But it's also very important that we have a correct number count of students that are going to attend the movie that day. So if for some reason you don't want your child to go to the field trip, You'll need to let us know as soon as possible. There will be school personnel here that supervises the students, and they'll be here that morning, so they will be expected to be coming to school, and all the classes will resume as usual after lunch. And then also, if you already know, maybe you have an appointment or some reason your child that you know of will not be attending on March the 20th, we need to know that too, so we don't count them in for the field trip. We're looking forward to a fun time watching Roz the Robot and all of her adventures on the big screen.
Sportsmanship is the topic of the month for March's character education. As parents, we have a unique opportunity to shape the values and character of our children. One essential lesson we can teach them is the importance of sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is about respect, kindness, and fair play, values that extend far beyond the playing field. When our children participate in sports, they learn valuable skills like teamwork, discipline, and perseverance. However, it's equally important to teach them how to win graciously, lose with dignity, and treat others with respect. This is where sportsmanship comes in. As parents, we are our children's most significant role models. When we demonstrate good sportsmanship, our children are more likely to follow our example. This means cheering for good plays, not just for our own team. It means congratulating opponents on their victories and acknowledging their efforts. It means supporting our children as they learn and grow, win or lose. Teaching sportsmanship to our children has long-term benefits. It helps them develop essential life skills like empathy, self-discipline, and resilience. It also fosters a positive and respectful attitude towards others, which is critical for building strong relationships and achieving success in life. So how can we promote sportsmanship in our children? Here's a few tips. Lead by example. Demonstrate good sportsmanship yourself, and your child will be more likely to follow your lead. Focus on effort and not outcome. Praise your child for their hard work and effort, regardless whether they win or lose. Encourage respect for others. Teach your child to respect their opponents, teammates, and officials. Emphasize the value of teamwork. Help your child understand the importance of working together towards a common goal. By teaching our kiddos the value of sportsmanship, we can help them become not only better athletes, but also better people. Let's make a commitment to promote sportsmanship and watch our kids grow into confident, respectful, and compassionate individuals.
The question I get asked a lot is, what sicknesses are you seeing? We have been lucky lately and haven't had as many kids out sick. However, flu, COVID, strep, and norovirus are all still going around our area. It's important to remind your students to wash their hands the correct way and often. Also, use the weekends to wash backpacks and coats. Speaking of coats, we have a new coat policy. We will no longer be providing coats for recess if students don't bring one. With the weather being all over the place, it's important for students to always be prepared. This policy is not for students in need. If there is a student that does not have a coat and is financially unable to get one, we will find a way to provide them a coat. Students who do not have a coat due to leaving it at home will have recess inside if the temp is low enough to require a coat. I am personally ready for no coat required weather.
Good afternoon, Eskimo families. Officer Paul, your SRO at Winslow Elementary. This month, just a quick safety reminder for parents who do morning drop-off of their children in our east and west parking lots. I have observed students walking between buses to get to the building, which is a major safety concern. Please encourage your student to cross the street at the designated crosswalk in front of our school. As always, it is my primary objective to ensure your children are safe and secure each and every day while in attendance at Winslow Elementary School. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to contact me at any time.
Welcome back to Inside the Igloo. We are here today with Miss Hudson, and we are going to be asking her a few questions.
Thanks for the invite.
What inspired you to do art?
Well, I have been several different types of teachers. I have been a special needs teacher, and I've been a second grade teacher and a kindergarten teacher, and now I'm an art teacher. That's one great thing about being a teacher. You can kind of change where you're at, what different grades you're teaching, what different types of things you teach, and I love art. I always loved art, even growing up. I was interested in different artists. I took art classes in high school, and when that job came open, I was excited to just spend my time teaching kids art and teaching them that anybody can be an artist.
What's your favorite project you've ever done?
That's that's hard. I say that about every single project that we do. Every time, you'll notice that. I'm like, this is my favorite project. This year, I'd say one of my favorites that we've done is like a collaborative project. Our book that we're doing, One Book, One School, everybody's done different projects for our book, The Wild Robot, and it has turned out really well.
How can you get better at art when you make mistakes?
One thing I've told everybody, everybody's an artist. There's no wrong way or right way to do art. You just practice, and if you don't like something that you've done, just do it again and keep trying.
If you could meet any famous artist, who would it be?
Oh, that's really hard. I could go back in time, probably Dr. Seuss, because he wasn't just an author, he was also an illustrator, and he's got a really cool, weird brain, and I love his illustrations.
What's the most important thing for your students to remember when doing art?
That there is no wrong way to do art. Art is just there for you to express yourself, to let go of some stress and tension, and just have fun.
And that was the interview with Miss Hudson.
Peace out.